evening. One championship, first ever Boodle Feast with the champions. We have an exciting night in store for everyone. My name is Pao Salud, and I'm going to be your host for today. And I'd like to kick off by saying thank you to City of Dreams for hosting us today. This very wonderful setting and the venue for tonight's event. And also to our sponsor, Globe, Grab, MG, Red Horse, as well as our media partners, ABS, CBN, Wind Radio, Business Mirror, and iPaul. Now this Friday night, we have an exciting card guaranteed to be full of fireworks. One Fire and Fury invades Mall of Asia Arena, playing host to a long list of the best Filipino martial artists and their greatest rivals. Making her much anticipated return to one circle is the recent SEA Games gold medalist and Team Lakai's Gina Conviction in Leon, who takes on Asha, knockout queen Roca. Also on the card is Lito, Thunder Kid at Diwang takes on Thailand Pong City, Mitsatit, and Danny the King Kingad will be back as well as he take on China's the Hunter, Xiangwei, as well as of course Edward the Landslide Polayan taking on Peter Best of the Netherlands, and of course our main event, and I'm personally excited for this. Joshua the Passion will defend his title against the Brazilian Alex Lil Rock Silva. It's going to be an exciting night of action that can't be missed. I'm excited for Friday night. I'm sure you guys are excited. Are you excited for Friday night? Yes. All right, I want to see you all there. Now, but before that, of course, I'm sure you're also excited for tonight. As we prep for Friday, we want to celebrate a new and unique way for the fans and our heroes to interact. So this is the first time that One Championship is going to do this event. And I'm sure you're all familiar with Boodle Feast. Who's familiar with Boodle Feast? Any Filipino in the house? Okay. How about our foreign guest? Foreign guest, have you heard or have you tried Boodle Feast before? Yes? All right, but this one is different. This one is definitely different. Tonight, One Championship in celebration of our Asia's greatest cultural treasure and its deep-rooted Asian values and of integrity, humility, honor, respect, courage, discipline, and compassion, together with the Boodle Feast tradition of the Philippines. You know, we combine both of that, and we have something we celebrate as family. This is, again, something new for One Championship. We celebrate One Heroes, but we also celebrate our fans tonight and the values surrounding it. Without the fans, the fighters, this won't be possible. So it's a delegate system, and we'd like to thank everyone for coming here. Please give yourself a round of applause for coming here, please. Now I know I've been talking a lot, but I have to read that on the script. So thank you very much for bearing with me. It's hard to be a host when you're against the next thing is food. So let's get this going. So let's celebrate this amazing VIP experience. Again, the first of its kind. I want you to note that we're making history today. The first ever of its kind for One Championship. Without further delay, I'd like to head on straight into the event and kick off with introducing the stars of One Heroes and One Championship fighters. For that, I'd like to also remind everyone that as I introduce the fighters, the food are going to be coming in hot, so please be cautious. Please be mindful of your surrounding because we're going to be serving food as I introduce the fighters, okay? All right. Which one are you more excited? The food or the fighters meeting the fighters? The fighters? Oh, let's stop the food first. Don't serve the food. All right, let me call in the first fighter. Our first guest is six-time Philippine National Wushu Champion, most recently winning gold for her country, for our country at SEA Games right here in Manila. Hailing from Baguio City, put your hands together for Gina Inyo. Gina. I feel bad for the fighters. I'm not sure if they're allowed to eat. Hi Gina, how are you?
I'm okay.
Gina, let me ask you a question first. And there you go, we have one more mic. Gina, I understand that you're 8 of 10 children.
Yes.
What was it like growing up with, a big family?
Very. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. But it's good.
It's good. Most of the time good or most of the time bad?
Most of the time good.
Yeah, okay, that's good to hear. Alright. Now, I also wanted to congratulate you for your recent victory at SEA Games Gold in Wushu. Tell us about your journey there and your achievement. And yeah, round of applause. Gold medal! Gold medal, Wushu, right? I'm sure you also got some incentive from the government. Yeah. Right, but go ahead. How's your journey?
Actually, I did not expect that I will fight in SEA Games, but after my wedding, Coach Mark texted me that they need a experienced fighter. That's why I tried to join the tryout. Then they choose me to represent the Philippines. And it's very good experience for me.
Wow, congratulations. Very good decision as well by the team to choose you. And so you just got married? When?
Yes, October.
Just recently. And you fought December, November?
Yeah, I fight
So-
December for the SEA Games.
Okay, so no break.
Yes.
What's your husband saying? All this, you're fighting inside the circle.
No, my husband is very supportive.
Supportive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My last question to you is, what is your biggest challenge in returning to the circle after, of course, you've been away, and anything you can share about your game plan against your opponent this Friday?
My game plan is just let's see on the fight.
Let's see on the fight. All right, that's a good answer. So please watch out, Gina Inyong. Round of applause again for Gina Inyong. Gina, please let me hold your mic. Just stay there for a while. As I call on the next guest, our next guest kick-started his career as a Philippine Wushu champion with an outstanding record of 29-1. This Friday, he enters the circle holding an outstanding 14-2 record in MMA. To take on the Hunter Serway, please welcome Team Lakai's Danny Kingan! Danny Kingan have more fans? Oh, okay. All right, Danny, good evening.
Good evening sa ating lahat.
Okay, you hold that mic. Danny, just wanted to ask one question. What made you gravitate to Wushu? Why Wushu?
Wushu is my base, of course. That is my background. Kasi nga, yung Wushu, yun yung base ng mga coaches namin. And doon kami nagsimula. That is.
Oh, okay. Now, in your career, you started blazing hot with stunning 8th record at the start of your career. And then tell us your first title shot experience, what was like. Do you still remember that?
Yes, I still remember that my title shot with Moraes. You know, it's hard to explain, but I need to explain.
Please do. I think your fans will appreciate.
Yes, that time, that is my two wins, 2 record and 1 championship, and they give me Adriano for that title shot, and I think I'm not ready for that. That's why I lost.
Okay, I'm sure you want to get another chance at the
Yes.
championship. This Friday, what can we expect on your fight?
Siyempre, this Friday, expect exciting match, and I think my fellow Filipino will be cheer for us and support for us.
All right, thank you very much, Danny Kingan again. Stay there for a while. All right, our next guest Manny Pacquiao, he's not our next guest, but Manny Pacquiao called this next athlete one of the legends of mixed martial arts in the Philippines, holding a professional MMA record of 21 wins and 7 losses. And he was also recently declared, guys, one of the 50 greatest Filipino athletes of all time. Put your hands together for none other than Edward, the landslide Polaya. Sir, good evening. How are you?
Magandang gabi po sa bawat isa na dumalalo ngayon sa Boodle Feast. Salamat kasi andito kayo. Alam naman ninyo na hindi kami masyadong makakain. So, salamat salamat sa tulong nyo in advance.
Okay, all right. I was just telling them, I don't know if you can eat. Anyway, I know you've been in the mixed martial art industry for a long time, and I want to ask you first, take us back September 2011, One Championship inaugural show. What do you remember about that night?
Yeah, in 2011, it's the One Championship debut,
Yes.
and it's my first main event fight. What I remember is that my nose had been, nalipat dito.
Oh. Okay, it's fixed now. It's okay. Okay.
Pero buti na lang naayos naman.
Okay. So, is it any different now from the start to now? Is there anything different the way you feel, the way we hold the event, One Championship?
Yeah, there's a big progress. One Championship is one of the biggest and largest martial arts promotion in the world, and yun, makikita mo talaga yung difference from 2011 to 2020.
Okay, and what was your journey like? From the start. You've been here from the start. How can you explain your journey?
My journey is like a roller coaster. There are times when you're going up and then you're going down again. But it's a fun journey. It's a never-ending journey of discipline and learning.
All right. My last question. I'm standing in front of a MMA, an athlete, a legend. How long can we expect you to stay fighting? Do you have any plans to fight until your 40s like Manny Pacquiao?
Well, that's the challenge, on how I can be able to keep myself fit. So as much as possible, I really need to invest my time on doing the right things.
All right. Thank you very much again. Round of applause. Edward Landslide Polaya. Thank you. Let me call in our fourth guest. And in July of 2018, the Passion Lock was invented. Since then, our next One Star has won and defended the One Strawweight World Championship. Without further ado, our main event fighter for Friday, Joshua the Passion Passion. Hold the mic for me, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First of all, before we talk about your defense, I'd like to say congratulations again on your defense last November. What's it's like holding the title and defending it in front of your countrymen?
Siyempre, unexplainable feeling. May tawas yung kamay mo sa harap ng Filipino kababayan, and yun nga, yung na-defend mo yung belt mo sa harap nila.
Okay. Now, Team Lakay, you're part of Team Lakay, and it seems like you've learned a lot from Team Lakay. It's a very intimate brotherhood, and what it's like training with these guys, especially Edward and everyone, Team Lakay. What's it like?
Pag nakaka-training mo tong mga taong to, lagi kang namomotivate. And of course, these guys are beasts, and I spar with them, I roll with them. They beat me up a lot, that's why I'm a champion.
Oh my God.
All right, Joshua, so they said once you're a champion, when you're a fighter, you want to be a champion. Now you're a champion. What's motivating you to stay as a champion?
Of course, yung layo, yung hard work, yung years na dinedicate mo para lang makapunta dito. And of course, sino ba naman yung ayaw na ma-hold yung title for a long time. So, my motivation is yung team ko, yung family, and of course, yung lahat ng mga Filipino kababayan natin.
Joshua, you're still very young. How young are you again?
24.
24. You still have a long way to go. Is it possible that you could share some of maybe your goals as a martial artist? Do you want to stay as your weight? Do you want to continue to defend it? What's your ultimate goal as a martial artist?
My ultimate goal as a martial artist is, to see myself in every bout improving. The next bout is a different Joshua Pasio. Next bout is a different Joshua Pasio. Like, it's leveling up, continuous level up, and I think if kung magagawa ko yun, madedefend natin ng matagal yung belt.
Let's watch Fire and Fury, One Fire and Fury on Friday.
Of course, expect an explosive bout. I know that Alex Silva will bring it, and I will bring it too. So, said that is gonna finish me inside 2 rounds. So, let's do this.
Let's do it then! Joshua Pasio, ladies and gentlemen! Stay there. All right, let me call in our very last guest, certainly not the least, one of the most well-rounded heavyweight mixed martial artists on the planet. Our next guest made his professional debut back in July of 2002 and successfully claimed the ONE Heavyweight World Championship in 2005. Let me introduce to you none other than Brandon "The Truth" Vera! You wish he's fighting on Friday, right? Hey Brandon, how are you doing?
Kumusta? Okay na?
Brandon, all right. Now,
Kumusta?
Brandon, first of all, thank you very much. I'm sure you're not staying here in Manila, right? What are you doing in town?
I live here.
Ah,
Dito ako nakatira. QC.
really?
Dual citizen na. May passport pa.
You can't blame me because it's here.
Just so
That's the
you know.
first question.
Just so you know.
I know you're from Tagyawayan. You know what? Let me disregard the script. I know you're from Tagyawayan and you've done Boodle Feast before.
Tagkawain ka, so no?
Yes, you've done Boodle Feast, right?
Ilang beses na, yes.
Alright. What can you share about Boodle Feast?
Kailangan walang matitira dyan.
Wala man
And
titira.
usually kamayan. Pero, alam natin. Virus. So, ingat-ingat.
That brings me to my next question. These guys are fighting on Friday, you're not. Are you gonna eat?
Bawal ng seafood, but patikim din. Oo, kakain din.
Alright. Alright, a little bit serious here. Take us back to Tokyo, October. You survived a super typhoon, an earthquake. Then you have to get in the ring with your good friend, Aying Lang Sam. Tell us about it.
You know, ang tagal ko na ngayon pag hinahabang yung contest na yun. And from the get-go, ibig sabihin mo karera to, like let's think it's a race. From the get-go, meron kang isang flat tire. But, todo pa yung gas, wala kang choice, di ba? Tatapusin pa natin itong quarter mile na to, trabaho pa. Ganun din. As soon as the fight started, I got a flat tire. Nabali yung kamay ko first 34 seconds. But anong gagawin natin? Complain? Iiyak ba? Kukwit ba? Hindi. Laban pa. I didn't get the result that I wanted. But, that evening, nalaman ko sa loob, even though with a flat tire, muntik na siya nakatikim na big L, di ba? Muntik na ilang beses. Sa siko, sa tuhod, sa sipa. Muntik na, may flat tire pa. Sana, makaulit natin. I don't know how to say it in Tagalog. Paano yung kuya?
Maulit-muli.
Parang kanta yan. Rematch, maulit-ulit. Tagalog ka, gusto ni.
Tagalog ano yun sa rematch.
Kalabanin ulit. Parang ganun na yun.
Okay, sana makabawi natin.
Makabawi, yan. Mas magaling pa mag-Tagalog sa atin si Brandon.
But I learned a lot about myself. Na-enjoy ko talaga sobra yung contest na yun, and I would love to be able to do that show again. Not now. I hear there's a heavyweight challengers looking to challenge us for our belt. So we have to worry about that first, and
Okay.
then we'll see what happens in the future.
But that's on the pipeline. You wanna give it another go with this. Ian is your friend also. How was it like to fight with your friend?
You know, it's a little weird. Kaka-weird talaga. Kaibigan kayo. You guys are very polite to each other. But at the end of the day, pag sarado ng pinto, nandiyan kayong dalawa sa nakaharap, trabaho lang naman to eh. It's just a job. And we all understand that at One Championships.
Did you talk to each other after the fight? What did he say?
Not during the fight.
After the fight, yeah.
After the fight, we
What
talked.
did he say after the fight?
Wala, private yun.
Secret.
That's between fighters, but
So what can you share?
We talked,
What can you share?
we were both in the back.
Okay.
In front of the doctors. Hawak ko kamay ko. Aray.
Sorry, bro, for the
And
broken
then,
hand.
si hawak niya yung ulo niya. Brandon, saan ka? I can't see you. Saan ka? So we were just in the back talking and having a good time even after the event.
Okay, all right, that's great to hear. All right, my final question to you is 2020. What's your plan? Anything you can share, if there's anything you can share.
Dami ng plano. May pelikula, magsisimula na filming next week. I will defend our title twice this year, 2020. Hopefully dito sa ating bansa din. Alliance Training Center will finally be open in March. I will be doing my camp here, so I'm looking forward to flying people out from everywhere in the world to the Philippines to help me train for the next event. Ano pa? A lot. Basta abangan mo lahat.
Okay.
For everyone.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for sharing your plans. Brandon Vera, ladies and gentlemen. All right, looks like we have all of our guests first.
Oh, the table
The
first.
table. No, the middle first.